Boy Pants time in London. This is Tim. This is Online Big Blue, bringing the best New York Giants sports talk entertainment. Oh, we got the dangerous Davis Webb activated for this game. We got Marcus Johnson, also the wide receiver, activated as well. Looks like Daniel Jones is completely healthy and he is off the injury report completely. It's going to be an interesting game. It's going to be, I think, a telling game. Now, I laugh because a lot of people are like, the Green Bay Packers, the vaunted Green Bay Packers are in trouble. They're still 3-1. I mean, it's as interesting as the Giants are as a 3-1 team. The Packers are the reverse, and it's an interesting dichotomy because of the fact that people are like, well, the Packers are in trouble. They're 3-1. Yeah, they got some issues on their defense. They have some issues, here and there, and they have some issues tackling, but they're still 3-1. Can we do it? Can we do it? Lombardi. A certain magic still lingers in the name, with duels in the ice and the snow. You just have to do that. The Packers, of course, are 3-1. The Giants are 3-1. You're going to have to. This is going to be an interesting game because of the fact that the Packers' main focus is going to be taking away Saquon Barkley. Oh, and before we get too deep into this, make sure you leave your score predictions, considering we are not going to be able to do a show Sunday because of the fact that the game is on at 9:30. So leave your score prediction. And if you're a Packers fan, we got a little treat. If you're a Packers fan, and just if you leave it in the comments that you are a Packers fan, and you get the score correctly, we are going to be giving away for you a replica Super Bowl I ring. I know. It's impressive. Sometimes I amaze myself. But you know what? We got to get into the Giants because the Packers' whole philosophy is going to have to be to stop Saquon Barkley. Daniel Jones, for some reason, and it could be defensive it could be also by design, because he's had guys open. It's just not pushing the ball down the field. He's not. Now, Joe Barry's defense coordinators for the Packers' main scheme is a cover 2 scheme, which is designed to take away big passing plays. But it's not going to be much of a concern. So we're going to have to see Barry kind of go out of his comfort box, and he's going to have to attack the running game of the Giants. He's going to have to prioritize. He's going to have to make these adjustments. And his defense, if you watch, I didn't really watch a lot of the Packers games until recently. I kind of went back and watched the last couple weeks. They got to get better at tackling. If they do not get better at tackling and they run into Saquon Barkley, it could be a huge day for Barkley. And like the Giants, they have just as much as a problem setting the edge and holding on to their gap responsibilities. They really do. If you watch the film, they really do. And they're having massive issues against the run. Massive issues. And they're going to have to look out for the Giants with the play action. The Chicago Bears didn't figure it out. The Chicago Bears did not figure out the rollout play action pass until the third quarter. Now the Giants are completing 78% of their completions 78% of their play action passes are going for completions, and they have 2 touchdowns. But I think that I think Barry is probably going to get. I think he's going to be more focused, and I think he's going to have more. He has more, we'll say, talent on his defense than the Bears do. Now, offensively for the Packers, you got Aaron Jones is going to be the man, and right now the Giants are struggling in the run game. They're not struggling inside the tackle box. They're not struggling in the interior. They are struggling to set the edge and to contain the running back. They just can't. Right now, the linebackers are not up to the task. The defensive ends are not up to the task. We're allowing 5.1 yards per carry this season. That's an issue. And you have 2 good running backs going to come at you. Now, Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers. He's going to hurt you. He's going to hurt you when not, and you can't even say he's going to hurt you when at least expected because it's Aaron Rodgers. You need to expect everything with Aaron Rodgers. But like I'm saying, like the Giants and the Packers, I think the Packers are going to do the same thing. I think they're going to attack the Giants. I think they're going to attack the outside edge. I think they're going to go off tackle. And I think then they're going to set it up for play action. And they still, and the Packers have some young talent and some old talent in Reggie Cobb with their wide receivers. So it's going to be it's going to be interesting to see how Wink plays this. Wink likes to disguise his defenses quite a bit. He likes to disguise his blitz. You watch and you think he's going blitz heavy, and then he pulls back and drops everyone back into coverage. So you got to kind of have a feeling that's going to happen as well. So we're going to have to wait and see to kind of get a feeling how that's going to work out. But like I said, the Packers' whole scheme it's not the Tampa 2, but it's a cover 2, and it's designed to limit the big plays. And I find it interesting that they are going up against a giant team which has 0 big passing plays. You hope Darius Slayton can reach back and find something. You hope Marcus Johnson comes up with something. You hope Richie James comes up with something. You have to hope. And that's, what was it? Hopetopia was the key word from the last couple streams, which I think is, which I do think is funny. If we go on what's on our side, though, right now the Giants are 3-0 in London games. That's what we have to go. That's what we're going to go with on our side. And now if we take a look at the injury report, we should run that through that real quick. Cordell Flott is out. Kenny G, of course, is out. Let's see here. Zizo Jalari is out. Tyrod Taylor is out as well. Wan'Dale Robinson's out. Kadarius Toney's out. And Leonard Williams is questionable. For the Packers, you're only looking at Adrian Amos, who is questionable. He is their safety. They did not activate anyone from the practice squad, the Packers. And so you got to figure that he's going to be okay. You have Tariq Carpenter, their other safety, is also questionable. You got Devontae Wyatt, who's one of their defensive linemen, he's questionable as well. But there's nobody that's out, and there's no one that's doubtful. So for the Packers on that side of the ball as well. It's going to be an interesting game. It's one of those weird games that's really not a home game from anyone. When we talked to the Dahmer the other day, he was saying that there's really not, you're really not going to see a favorite in reference to, this team is the favorite team, this team is not the favorite team. You're not going to see that, he was saying. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. Let's see. Also, Tony Jefferson was activated off the practice squad as well. So he's going to be more free safety help. I think he's going to be more of that quasi Landon Collins linebacker that we're going to need. But you know what? It is what it is. This is going to give us a better idea of the talent level on this team, the Giants, that is. And don't forget, leave your score prediction, and make sure you leave the team as well. We had someone actually got the score right last week, and then it was after seeking consultation from some of the subscribers, they all said it's the same thing. You have to leave the score and the winning team. So if you are a Giants fan, you got to do this thing, score and winning team. If you're a Packers fan, we will be giving away a replica Super Bowl 1 ring, Packers ring, if you get the score right. But you have to pick the score and leave the team. And again, this is Tim with Online Big Blue, bringing you the best of New York Giants sports talk and entertainment. And as always, if you could if you subscribe, if you can ring that bell, you think it means, that'd be awesome.